We know over the weekend there were 5 soldiers killed in Afghanistan. There are 5 families as of today who would be in this circumstance. And I'd like to pay tribute to one of those 5, Sergeant Patrick Hawkins. He was born on October the 1st, 1988. He graduated from high school and enlisted in the Army in his hometown of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And Sergeant Patrick Hawkins, according to his battalion commander, was described as a brave and incredibly talented Ranger. And the description of his death revolved around the fact that he was moving to aid another wounded Ranger when he was killed. His actions, according to, again, his commander, were in keeping with the epitome of the Ranger Creed, which is, "I will never leave a fallen comrade." Sergeant Hawkins dedicated himself to serving us, to serving our families, to serving all Americans. And he ultimately paid for that service with the loss of his life. I pay tribute to this soldier as an example of many who have sacrificed in similar ways over a long period of time, but especially for those 5 who this weekend lost their life in Afghanistan. Sergeant Hawkins was awarded the Bronze Star, the Meritorious Service Medal, and he was awarded a Purple Heart. None of that replaces the loss of life. He's survived by his wife, who is a resident of Kansas, of Lansing, and her parents, who are residents of my hometown of Hays, Kansas. And so, Madam President, today, on behalf of my colleagues in the United States Senate, I pay tribute to a soldier who, in serving his country, lost his life, who leaves behind grieving family members and friends, and who once again epitomizes what we all should know in service here in the United States Senate, what I spoke about earlier on the Senate floor this week, which was, if you need a reminder about how this place should work, look to our servicemen and women who, for no partisan reason, no Republican or Democrat reason, volunteered to serve their country, but concluded that there were things that were much more important than life itself, and that being the ability to have a country that we know and enjoy as the United States of America, that has the freedoms and liberties guaranteed to us by our Constitution, and creates the opportunity for every American to pursue what we all call the American dream. Today, Madam President, I pay tribute to one more hero, one more soldier, one more American who, through service to others, was willing to sacrifice his life for the betterment of his family back home and for the future of a country that we all love and call home, the United States of America. Madam President, I yield to the senator from California.